Tell a friend to tell a friend. That do it our haulers in. And we're back with another NBA 2K25 next gen build video. And we have another one of those 6'9" big body bins, but we have the point power forward build. So you already know this build is going to be crazy when it comes to the passing. You have finishing on this build. You still can shoot with this build, and you have some good defense. Now, it's up to you guys on where you want to put your cap breaker, so we'll talk about that once we get into the video, but make sure you watch to the end so I can show you this masterpiece. Choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we are going to power forward position. Now you can move this build to small forward if you want to. It's totally up to you. We got 6'9" for the height of this build, 219 on the weight, 7'5" on the wingspan. Let's get into it. Now this build is going to be very similar to the the point forward for the small forward position. Okay, it's very similar. Okay, so let me make sure, because I didn't check it to make sure that this build wasn't exactly like the point forward build, because it's really the same build. You just have one that's small forward and one that's power forward. So let me double check right quick and look at the point forward. Did I do a 6'9"? I don't think I did a 6'9" point forward yet. No, I don't think I did a 6'9" point forward yet, so that's a good thing. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. Let's start with finishing. Right, so with the finishing on this build, you want to be able to get to the rim, you want to be able to dunk. Okay, everybody want to do that. Simple as that. Okay, so we're gonna take the drive and dunk to an 80. That does give us a posterizer. We got some good animation with that. As far as the layup, we're gonna bump that up to a 70. As far as the close shot, we're gonna do a 73 so we can get that paint prodigy. As far as the standard dunk, you can leave it right there if you want to. That's totally up to you, personal preference, but I did take it up to a 72. Okay, so we can get that rise up on bronze. As far as the strength is going to, post control is going to go up to a 50 on its own. So we're gonna come down to the physicals. We want to get as much speed as we can, and that's going to be an 83. Agility, as much agility as we can, which is an 80. As far as the strength, we did take to an 84 because that's all we need. Once you add your cap breakers, you can take your strength up to an 85, so I left for space for that. As far as the vertical, we're going to get that to a 74. That's all we need. And we're going to come back up. As you can see, we do get rise up on bronze. We got area wizard on gold. We have the posterizer. We also have physical finisher with this build on bronze, and we have that paint prodigy, so that's a good thing. Let me double check again, man, to make sure I don't have no point forward. For the small forward position, we got a two-way point forward. That's 6'9". That's 6'10" too. Okay, so I'm just double checking, man, because I don't want to create the same build. Okay, so none of those builds are the point forward at 6'9". All right, let's get into the finishing. So with the finishing, you know this is a rare build, so don't be expecting this build to have some crazy three-point shooting, because it don't. So we're going to take the three-point shot to a 76. If you take it to a 77, yes, it does change the name. If you take the mid-range up too high, it will change the name. So we just left it at where it went to for the three-point shot, which is a 66 as far as the mid-range. As far as the free throw, we're going to get that to a 62. Nothing special about that. So with that 76 three-point shot, yes, we do get badges, but they're on bronze. Dead eye, set shot specialist, shifty shooter. So those are the badges that you get for this build. And it's nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? You're not out there to be a sharpshooter. You know, you just out there to, you know, get rebounds, block shots, shoot the occasional three, and make some great passes. That's what this build is all about. Okay, it's kind of like a point guard at the power forward position. So if any center come out there and try to check you, it's going to be a problem, because you can get by them with no problem. You're going to be faster. You're going to have the ball handling and stuff like that. So it should be a mismatch for you if you know what you're doing. Okay, but let's go ahead and get it to the south. But before we do, I need you guys to do me a huge favor, right? Go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and let the video play to the end, because that will push the video to the recommended page so everybody and mama can see this video. And I need everybody and mama to see this video, so do that for your boy. Now, as far as the pass accuracy, I want this build to be a great passer. That's how we're going to get the name. So we do have an 87 pass accuracy on this build. We got gold break starter, gold diamond. We have bronze versatile visionary, bronze bailout. So you should be able to make all the passes that you can, that you need to make with this build. So if you get the rebound, which you will have rebound on this build, you can get the rebound and kick the ball up the court with no problem. Okay, if you're in the half court, you get the ball, you can pass it out to your teammates on time, on target, so they don't have to be reaching at the ground, over their head, behind them, and stuff like that, because this build will be an excellent passer, right? As far far as the ball handle, now you can just take it to a 77 if you want to. I think that's good enough, but we're just going to bump it to an 80 just in case you want certain dribble moves on this build. You will have access to it. We got anchor assassin, we got handle for days. We also have Hall of Fame strong handle with silver unpluckable. So you still might get plucked like a chicken if you go around the wrong person with a lot of steel. So be careful when you're trying to dribble with this build. As far as the speed with ball, it can go to a 72, but it can't go to a 75. Honestly, you can leave it at a 68 if you want to, but it's so cheap. I just took it to a 70, and you know, we don't get silver light in lunch, but you know, it's okay in my opinion. So that's what we have for the playmaking. Feel free to change what you want to change. That's totally up to you. But if you want to keep the name of the build, you have to have certain things on the build. Now let's get into the defense. So with the defense on this build, I didn't want to make it a two-way, right? So in order for me not to make the build a two-way, we had to take the perimeter defense down a little bit. Now with your +5 cap breakers, well, it should be 7 now. You should have 1 from last season and 1 from this season if you hit level 40 already. But you can only put 5 cap breakers in one category, so keep that in mind. All right, so with the interior defense, we're going to get that to a 74 because we wanted that post lockdown on this build. As you can see, we do have it on bronze, which is okay. All right, as far as the block, we're going to get that to an 84 shot blocking is really good. We have paint patroller, we got pogo, and we also have high flying denier. So yes, you should be able to block some shots with this build. You shouldn't have no problem in that category right there. All right, as far as the perimeter defense, like I said, I didn't want to change the build to a two-way, so I took the perimeter defense to an 83. And you could take your some of your +5 and put it on the perimeter defense. So you need to put 2 on the perimeter defense and 1 on the strength. That's a total of 3. And then they'll ask you if you want to keep the same name or change the name. So we'll want to keep the name and still get the cap breakers and stuff like that added and get what we're looking for. All right. As far as the steel, we're going to get that to an 85. That does give us gold glove. We also have, a silver glove. And we have gold intercept on this build, so yes, you should be able to get a steal with this build, or get some steals. I'm sorry. I have a build with a 67 steal, and I be getting those passing lane steal real easy with bronze interceptor and bronze glove. Okay. As far as the rebounding, we're gonna make sure we have some rebounding. Now you can change this if you want to, but I did take it to an 85 so we can get gold box, silver pogo, silver rebound chaser, which is pretty good in my opinion. You should be able to get some rebounds with that. Now you can change what you want to change. Like I said, that's up to you. We're gonna get into the shades of. Are you ready? Because guess what? I do not clickbait. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we have Scotty Barnes, we got Sean Marion, and we have Draymond Green, and not bad comparison. Comparison is okay. And the build is the infamous point power forward. That's the build. Make sure you like the video, share the video, and I'm out of here, man. Charge!